Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy D King. We back, Brick House Studios, Brick House Radio, with my brother, none other. That boy Tos Money.
My guy.
What's good, bro?
D Kizzle.
How you?
I'm good, bro. Thanks for allowing me to, have this conversation with you. It's long overdue.
Facts.
Appreciate you, man.
Man, where have you been? I mean, what have you been doing? I'm saying, I know you've been on a whole different wave. You're doing the management thing. And most importantly, knowing your background and where you started from, I know the humble beginnings where you came from.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, we don't get to talk. So I just want to catch up with you, see what's going on in the world. What's new
Thanks,
with
man.
you?
I appreciate it. Yo, by the way, before I get into myself, congratulations on everything you've done.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying, bro? You've built a crazy establishment where we at right now, Brick House Studios. You've turned this into like a landmark in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations on that. As for me, I just been working with a variety of different artists. Recently, I got the opportunity to work with Jagged Edge. Prior to that, I did, I worked with Neyo. I worked with Megan Thee Stallion.
Those are some heavy hitters too. What you saying, Jagged Edge is like someone we grew up on.
Yeah.
So to work with them, how was that?
Oh man, it's just full circle moments, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys are like got anthems, like like their music is people that wedding music, like real hit records, right?
Facts.
So when I'm with these people, it's like full circle moments because growing up, from where we from, it's difficult, but these anthems kind of got us through life.
Yeah.
So now when I'm like next shoulder to shoulder with these artists, it's just like, oh man, these guys were the source of our happiness.
True.
So yeah, just been touring, man, and like doing different shows, and for anybody that don't know what I do, I'm a tour manager, road manager, and I got a business structure to do day-to-day services for artists, all kind of artists.
You still do consultations and stuff like that?
Yeah. I still do that. Yeah, I still work with artists. I'm picky though about that because you know what I'm saying. It's like you could be a mechanic and you could put all the pieces together to the puzzle for a vehicle.
I know.
But motherfuckers don't be wanting shit. Like they don't be really wanting to be. You gotta push. You gotta jump out that car and push that vehicle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, man, this is dope, man. This is fine.
I wanted to say, like, being that you started, working, doing the road tour management, what is it that you feel has changed now as far as tour managing for artists?
I think
venues have changed, I'm saying.
Yeah. Like, heck yeah.
The tech has changed.
Yeah, mad stuff changed, bro, because when we started at Def Jam, it was like, there was, what do they call it, artist development, right? So we had to, artists had to like build and really understand what was going on, and they had they did the promo, the radio run.
Yeah, right.
And they got artists an opportunity to really learn how to have these conversations and really understand how to move and put the right pieces to the puzzle. And at those times, that's what it gave road managers an opportunity to really understand, because they'll link with the regional, the guys who do radio, and the regionals would teach them different techniques on how to do certain things. You don't have that no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got this artist who's hot on social media, and automatically he's at Rolling Loud or he's at a festival.
That's true.
But he's never got the opportunity to really like understand how to properly move and how to properly engage with the audience or have personality, versus before, you had to like go on that radio run, 15 cities and shit like that.
Yeah, I think it really mattered because you were actually pouring into an artist from the beginning. Like when he first came to the label. Of course, nowadays, artists are getting hot and they feel like, what do I need a label for? Why do I need any direction?
Right.
Like I'm already doing this successfully on my own. What do I need to listen to someone who's going to hold me back?
Right.
So, now being signed to a label isn't the ideal thing to do.
Right.
But we still need artist development, which means someone has to still come in and be like, that's right, because eventually it gets there anyway. Even when you get the record that go,
right,
you still got to go and you still got to do media training. Now you got to kind of backtrack.
Like, think about how many artists we know, you know what I'm saying, that got that record for the summer, and then their success or their hype just depletes after that. It's just because you know why? They don't have the groundwork, the foundation to hold them up.
Right.
And they literally are holding like themselves by a record, by a couple spins. And as soon as them spins stop spinning, come on. Like, cause you ain't do the actual groundwork, cause you don't know how to connect the dots.
Your team ain't the same team. The team that you with now is some people who don't know who you really are.
Right, don't know who you are.
So, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question, though. We came in at a time where the street team was so important.
Right.
Hand to hand was so important. And just touching the person in the street was so hand to hand important.
Yeah.
Do you feel like social media kind of like watered that down to the fact like artists don't feel like they need to go outside and they don't feel like they need to do a college tour or things of that nature to really touch the people?
Yeah, I definitely do think that. And the reason why is because those moments create character. Understand?
So what was your position in helping that artist be visible?
So my first tour, when I first went on the road, as you know, I went out with Neyo.
Yeah.
And he was opening up for John Legend. Like,
shouts to Neyo.
Yeah, and I was the street team guy. So when we came out, what I was doing, we used to do it so aggressively out here in New York that one of his managers, Tashawn, was like, "Yo, come on the road and do this."
I was around that time, and I kind of felt the way.
Yeah, why?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying this on camera. Because you got an opportunity that nobody else in the building
but you had
saw.
went to Aristar to work with everybody in the club getting tipsy.
I was working with J. Quan. Shout out to J. Quan and the team over there. Listen, I was trying to figure out how.
Homie was on fire too that summer.
Yeah, he was on fire. We was in the club
getting tipsy.
Nah, we wasn't getting tipsy. Now you're going far. We was not drinking. Wasn't even smoking. We was actually good kids, just trying to get in the environment.
Right.
But I was kind of jelly because you were now into a different level. Like, you were street team, and I remember like me and you came in, and I'm saying it was like competition. But when you got that position, it made me realize like, yo, we really could do this shit.
Yeah.
And then you went on to go do your thing, but just explain like your role in making those artists. I mean, your day-to-day, what was that?
Right. So essentially, we'll get to the venue, we'll get to that market, which is, the city. We'll get there on the college, the theater, whatever.
How early did you get there before the artists? Like, were the artists on the road with you?
Yeah, what we'll do is the bus will travel straight from venue to venue. When artists first get hot, they don't have money like that to really like get hotels.
Yeah.
So what they'll do, they'll get like, let's say if it's like 4 of us, they'll get like 2 rooms, or they'll get like, if it's 5 of us, they'll get the artist.
So what was the budget like? Do you know? Like,
no, I don't know that. No, but the artist will get a room, and then everybody else will get a day room, and then after that, you shower, you change up, you get back on the bus, you go to the venue.
And who did you have to talk to? Like, were you the guy that was in charge on the road?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't. So it was Tashawn. It was Tashawn, and I think his other manager Tango was. I know his other manager was there, and they were the point of contact. My responsibility was to get there and put out poster boards. And what we did was, put up 2 poster boards on a pole. I mean, you know what it is.
I know, yeah. I'm just because people don't know how much work you done put in.
Yeah.
It's like to the point where now it's kind of disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you say what you do, it's like you're bragging, but you're not, because people need to know your resume.
Right.
I'm just, playing.
But you know what? It's crazy you say that, because now I'm at a point in my life where, it's funny, right? Because the way social media is set up now, it's like your freaking highlight reel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you don't put your if they had Instagram back then,
boy, listen,
like, you understand?
If we had Instagram back in the day,
it would have been completely.
It would have been nothing y'all could have did.
Yeah.
To stop niggas.
Yeah, but and right now it's a lot of
nothing.
It's a lot of BS too. You know what I'm saying? People be bullshitting, bro.
Yeah,
people will do some shit, create some shit, and then it is. But
I see the smoke in that, because like the people who are really making major moves and they don't know what's going on, they get caught up in the wheel well.
Yeah.
Because like social media makes you feel like you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we have we have artists out there, and if you're watching, I always want to say do your research and do your homework of what you're trying to become, and study it, because it's gonna help you further along your career, because every stepping stone, every staircase every elevator, every time you elevate, you're gonna meet those people. And it's always good to be ready. And social media now makes artists feel like I don't gotta look back to the artists in the past. And sometimes I even feel like the artists in the past hate on the artists in the present because it's so much money being made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, your role on the road was very important as you were the manager.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, man. We right now is like a lot of blood sucking demons. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Clout sucking demons that just want to like constantly just suck clout. So that's just what it is. So it's not enough talent. Versus before, you had no choice but to build personality, characteristics, and stuff like that. So
yeah, I see a lot of talent out here though. It's just misguided talent.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the structure is different, but it's still winning, right? And it's still producing some type of like currency, right? It's definitely different. But I do believe that if artists implemented some of the key factors from before social media was like what the thing, and added it to what's going on now, it would be some crazy situation. But it'll be a monopoly because it's not the same. It's not, a lot of guys don't know how to implement, those techniques from back in the days and today to create the beast that needs to be created to sustain, the when it gets dry outside. Yeah.
So when it gets dry, I mean, have you ever felt like it was times you wanted to quit this music?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But why is that?
Because people are dishonest. People are dishonest. People are disloyal. The way we grew up is we grew up in a way where you hold me down, I'm gonna hold you down. I'm always watch your back. You know what I'm saying? You watch my back, I'm gonna watch your front, and vice versa.
Right.
But people are just so dishonest now, bro. Like, and you think that just because, I mean, the reality is, I still believe to this day that if you hold somebody down and you there for someone, they should hold you down. You know what I'm saying?
The bag is what motivates niggas to be held down at the moment.
Exactly. Niggas ain't loyal. I forgot this quote, man. I forgot this quote, but niggas ain't loyal to you. They loyal to your bag. They loyal to the opportunity. And as soon as they don't see the opportunity in the bag, then they're like, forget that dude. And they try to, but you got to learn how to, the car ain't got no gas. Everybody got the car and keep pushing that vehicle to the destination. But people don't know how to do that now. It's completely different. That's just how I'm built. I'm built like that.
Right.
On the other hand, again, if people don't have the foundation, bro, to move like that, you can't blame them. That was never in them.
All right, so let me jump back real quick. You talking about foundation? What made you want to like say, yo, I'm gonna join the street team? I want to get into this music shit.
Oh man, me and my boy Pound, Manny, we had a rap group, and
he had a rap group.
Yeah, we had a rap group called the Fly Boys.
Yeah, I do know this.
Yeah,
I know about the rap group. You actually performed at the Apollo, right?
Yeah. My little brother performed at the Apollo. See if you can pull up footage of that. Yeah. Oh man, if you find that, let me know. And you were actually the hype man.
Yeah.
I was.
So his little brother rapped.
Yeah.
Super nice. I'm saying JR.
Yeah.
And they had a song. I did the little Bow Wow song over.
Yeah, that instrumental and he rapped on top of it. Yeah.
Little JR. You just don't know the way you.
Yeah, but there was this group, this singing group that they sung a R&B gospel song, and when you do that on Apollo stage,
you go crazy.
They go crazy. What's that song? Man. I'm gonna get back to it, but it was like, it's fire, bro. It was fire. They did their thing. They did the thing.
I mean, at least you ain't hating.
No,
that's the biggest. I give you a round of applause. Because a lot of niggas would have been like,
you can't go to,
but they talking about gospel, so I still can't hate.
Nah,
man, that's what it be. That's what it be.
You can't rap. You probably could, but if you're a rapper and going against a group
First
that's
of all, rappers
singing,
should never go to the Apollo. If you're gonna rap, don't go
on amateur night.
On amateur night.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I mean, even if you hide, just don't do it, because they just want to boo. It's just
they gonna criticize you. They definitely got the lyrics, everything. But it was cool. I had fun. The experience was dope, and all I remember is that day that they had the AC on blast, and I was like, why is it so cold in here? And
it was pre-COVID.
It was pretty cold.
Saying I had to have it cold.
Yeah.
No germs.
Yeah, it was freezing at the Apollo. And then from there, I was like, yo, Pound, like, yo, I was like, yo, bro, we out here grinding, but we ain't got no relationships. We gotta like figure it out. And then
that's how you got to Def Jam.
Yeah, I had we went to the African American Day Parade in Harlem, and
I think that's where they recruit everybody.
I think so too.
Yo, because I think, I didn't get recruited that way, but I did actually go out to the
parade.
The parade to do
promotion. Yeah. And I told him, he was like, yo, as long as you don't cut class, you can come to the office. I was like, all right, bet. And then I remember. That's why I met you. You had the diamond Jesus piece earrings.
Facts.
You had the chain, the big ass chain, looking like fabulous. I was like, yo, who is this guy right here, man?
He got jokes.
Looking like fab. I had the big old Jesus piece.
I was trying to find my style.
With the jersey. You know what I mean?
I didn't really have no identity. I just saw things that was flying. I was like, okay, let me put that together. Because I was always airbrushing in school.
Yeah.
So I had swag. I always had stuff.
Nah, you can't. Yo, I remember, bro. Every time you used to come to the office, niggas was like, "Oh, what this nigga got?" When you had the Carhartt jacket with the graffiti on it, before the Mesquite and all that, before that, you was doing that shit, bro. Like, it's just what it is.
I actually kind of paved the way for all that, like remix the kicks and all that, Timberland and all that.
You was downtown Brooklyn, spray paint, uptown.
I would do sneakers. You couldn't even tell I spray painted them.
Yeah,
you couldn't even tell. It was like, yo, they came like this. I'm like, yeah, they can.
Yeah, bro.
So I was charging wild bread, but
so
we always had hustle in us.
Who was the first artist you saw at Def Jam?
Big artist?
Just artist, period. The first person.
I mean, but I don't really want to say this on camera. I say this another time, but you know what I did with the autograph.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that. That's because that's really going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not. But
you gotta bust your gun. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Later on.
You don't want You don't want the Illuminati to come get you?
Just know, y'all knew I was in the building. I made sure everybody knew. Every artist that was in that building knew who I was.
All right, yeah.
Down from Rihanna down to Lloyd down to
I think
everybody.
I think Ghostface was the first.
Ghostface.
Ghostface was the first artist I've seen.
Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah.
I remember hearing Young Jeezy's "Dope Boys Go Crazy" before it came out, and me and Rich was in the building, and Jeezy was sitting right there. They just signed him. And I heard the record, and I was like, yo, I looked at him, I was like, yo, I know you going. Because if this man is listening to you saying this, you're out of here.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, Rich used to blast it on the 27th floor.
He would play everything before it came out.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, what's that? He was like, oh, this that new whoever.
Yeah.
New DMX, new this and Jeezy was the first artist, I think.
Yeah. I wonder what happened to Rich, man.
I know he's still doing music. I know that.
His ear was impeccable, bro.
Impeccable.
His ear was so crazy, bro.
Yeah. So you worked with Neyo under the label Def Jam, right?
Yeah.
From there, I still saw you were elevating in your craft.
Yeah.
In your environment. How were you able to not just go from the street team to, you know what I'm saying, road management?
Yeah, well, by the
tour management.
Yeah, it was some amazing men part of that group. Shout out DL, Daryl Banks. He gave me the opportunity to take the lead because he was not there towards the end as much as I guess he was just transitioning. You know what I'm saying? So he just gave me he gave
you a shot.
Yeah, he gave me a shot. He was like, yo, Tos, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming to this
market. Why was it that he gave you the shot? Because there was so many other dudes in the building. Listen, when I tell you it was wolves, it was animals, it was all types of niggas trying to get in that building, and you could not get in that building.
Nah, yeah.
You had to be cleared to be a.
Yeah.
You had. I mean, even though it was a lot of dudes, you were handpicked.
Yeah.
So like working with Compound, they handpicked you.
Yeah. I mean, remember they used to tell us I'm gonna say this.
Talk to the artist.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this on camera. They used to tell us, and this is now that we grown men, this is some hater shit, yo. This is like some straight hater shit. They used to tell the young, we was what, 16, 17, and they was telling us, yo, don't talk to the artist. You see an artist, look the other way. Like, why would you?
I'll tell you why they did it, because not knowing how starstruck a street team member could be can jeopardize the situation in the building, because it's like, yo, you can't control your artists, because some people have violated and did other things aside. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that from like being a boss standpoint, but it's how you interact and talk to the artist.
But that's a conversation.
Facts.
You know?
But they were so scared that, of course, a situation like this will happen. Like, you'll go and you'll be on the road. Now you touring with Neyo.
Right. But I didn't. The opportunity came to me. It wasn't like I was there. I was present. But he asked me.
But it came because you was working, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I never was like on no groupied out. I was never on no groupied out situation where, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just the way we carried ourselves and the way we held ourselves. That's that. The opportunity.
So let me give you a backstory, because me and Santos were actually on opposite teams. You feel me? But I was not going for nothing.
Right. No.
As a street team member, but he wasn't going for nothing, but he moved a different way. You were able to get paid from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got paid when I left and went to Arista. They was giving me money.
Yeah. But
at Def Jam, I wasn't getting no money. But initially when I came in, Toast had his team was lit.
How much you was getting paid at Arista?
At that time, I think it was like $600 a week. $500, $600 a week.
You was getting paper back there, man. That's good money back there, man.
$600 a week.
I was only getting $750.
Shout out to Mel Testamark.
I was only getting paid
Dreamland in the building.
I was getting paid $750 a month.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what me and Manny used to do? We used to go to
that's crazy.
We didn't have bank accounts back then, right? Because we were so thirsty to get our money out. So we used to go to the check.
I had to kick back though. It wasn't like I kept the whole $600.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's shady. You see, you a young nigga trying to do your thing, and you gotta.
This industry is full of kickbacks. Once you get money and the artists get money, you gonna look. It's like, yo, I'll put you on. You gotta send me this and send me that, and I get it, but that has to be something.
It's crazy.
You have to chill on that, because when artists, and not even artists, when the people who are on your team elevate and evolve, they remember.
All right, he let me eat.
They remember how dirty I did niggas and how I'm saying.
And yeah.
And now it comes back, and you gonna have to kick me back. So.
Yeah, exactly. You have to pay double because how you did me, crazy. But to finish that statement, I was saying I used to go to the check cashing place, and we used to get our bread in 20s, and 10s. Just to flex. We used to have a knot like this, 750 like this. And we used to go, what's that shit? Canal? No, it wasn't Canal. It was Broadway, where you sell the t-shirts by the packs, like 20 a dozen for like
the white tees.
Yeah,
for like $24.
Yeah.
At that time, matter of fact, at that time, a whole pack of a dozen was $24.
Yep, was $24.
Icy whites.
Yep, and you get a pair of Uptowns, you good for the whole month.
You had a fresh pair.
Yeah, you out there looking like the young guns.
Yeah, facts.
Rockefeller.
Yeah, shit. Those are actually good days. I actually remember a time you got locked up for doing street team.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And I came and I was looking for you. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, Toast got locked up. Nigga got stripes in the building. I'm like, nah, this nigga got a stripe.
Isn't it crazy how they consider that to be stripes?
Brain wash.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
Knowing we young niggas out there, but you know what? It made me realize we animals.
Yeah.
I mean, because couldn't nothing stop us.
Yeah, bro.
We really, like, it was either Bad Boy, shout outs to Rome and Bad Boy Street Team, and how we always shout out to Shampoo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Sean Peckers and everybody up at the building who really, like, put the fuel on us to really, like, say, all right, we going to do it then.
Yeah. I mean, that's life, man. And I think that, again, those moments create character, right? Because because now when I go around certain artists that never had those moments, they go from 0 to 200 overnight. You'd be like, yo, you's a dumb motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know, you have no idea how to move, how to talk, how to carry yourself, how to be on time, how to be punctual. It's like,
it's all finesse.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's a bunch of game of finesse. That's what it is. It's like, I'm gonna finesse you out your check. I'm gonna finesse you out your spot. I'm gonna finesse you out.
Yeah.
Out the building.
There's no character.
Character.
The OGs that, like, the guys that really been in this for a long time, like the School of Browns, like the Coach K, them guys, they understand.
It has to be that, though. It has to be someone who sets the standard.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Because you keep on, it's like, yo, I got done dirty, you got done, you keep on wanting to do niggas dirty.
Nah, right.
It gotta come with change, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like, hip hop was, and music was built off of hustlers, we took it and we started getting money off of something that's not even created yet. Like we're creating something that's in the air. We're pulling it from the air and we're recording it to this.
Right.
And you taking it and you selling, you marketing it.
Right.
Would you work with any new artists now?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit more picky, about working with new artists because again, it's like I'm such a seasoned vet, and before, like, maybe 3 years ago, and I would have never said this, but I'm talking my shit now. Like,
That's a fact.
Like, I'm seasoned. I'm a vet. I've been around the
Don't
world.
do that. You stop.
Nah, bro. Like,
You gonna go.
No, bro. We have to, bro, because again,
You know me. So.
go. You know what I'm saying? Check a flag. Like, turn up.
Niggas wasn't gonna tell me no.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna take that for an answer. I was
Can't.
not like, the nigga told me I couldn't do this. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I can't go to his office. I'm going to that nigga office. I'm going to everybody's office.
Right. You have to, man. You can't be apologetic about your
I'm
intention.
going to everybody's office.
Right.
Everybody's office.
Exactly.
No matter who they were, from CEO to who was running the label at the time?
I think
So many people
LA
that
Reid
came. LA
and Jay
Reid.
was
Jay.
Jay was the president, and LA Reid.
I walked in Jay's office one time when he first came in the building. Introduced myself. I was like, we on the street team. Kanye, Mary J. Blige, Common, everybody in the building.
Oh, remember how you did them? You repainted the Escartas.
Oh yeah. I did the S Dots over. I actually did something for Bleak too. I did
Oh, word? And
I did like when B Street was down, he had the artist in store signing and whatever. I did some joint for him.
Yeah, remember? We spent like a whole day trying to figure out how we was gonna talk to Carlene about
facts.
giving the shoe.
Facts.
I look back at that shit like, yo, we should have just went in there and be like, yo, this for the boy.
Yeah, facts. But you know what?
This was fire, bro.
I still got him.
Yeah.
Hold
up, you got him back?
No. I did 2 pairs.
Oh, okay.
So I did one for him, one for me.
Oh, I thought he gave him back to you.
No, bro. Trust me. No. Fire.
No, I know. I remember them just being at it was black.
Gucci, the Gucci colors, black, red, green.
Yeah. Them Jones was fire.
Yeah, I was just trying to find I was trying to find my way in as far as like trying to get in the industry, and I really saw like when I was in school, music was the thing that everybody was like doing. Like it's for wanted to do was DJs in there. Shout out to DJ Booth.
Yeah.
You know so how I got in the building was I saw a guy doing street team promo. So I saw JP doing that.
Yeah.
And everybody, all the girls was on him. All the teachers loved him. And I'm like, that's dope. I do music. I need to find my way into the building. This is funny that I found my way in the Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? And being in that building, I realized like, yo, this shit is not a game. Like it's real money being made in here.
Right.
It's real moves being made.
Right.
And I wanted to be a part of that.
Right.
I wanted to, I wanted to produce. I wanted to be an artist. But most importantly, I wanted to learn the business.
Right.
And I wanted to be able to like have a long run in this shit. And when I feel like I'm done, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because like the business is going to be forever. You sign one deal that's lucrative, bro. And I feel like music is a thing. People always try to shit on music, but music is a thing that actually is a bridge to everything else you want. It's so much influence in music.
Right, because then it creates...
Even in politics.
Yeah, it creates the avenues.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we have to realize that, like, coming in, we gotta pave the way for the next young boys. You know what I'm saying? Even down to showing them what it's really supposed to be like.
Right. I just never want to be that guy that told the young guys not to go and talk to the artist and not go in the office. Like I don't want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like go and talk to everybody, get everybody's information, get everybody's contact, go everywhere. Cause I know what it feels like when people try to hold you back from being the great, the person that you should be. You should be, and you're destined to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I know. All right, shoot. So now, 2023. What are you working on? Because we got to do a part 2 of this. I don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah, no. Let's definitely continue the conversation. But, essentially, right now I'm doing like big partnership deals with sponsorships.
Okay.
I'm partnering. Because I've been on the road for such a long time, I'm partnering brands with artists.
Right.
So that's my main focus now. Mm-hmm. And I still occasionally go out and about when the paper's right with different artists.
Right.
But essentially, I'm happy, bro. I'm content with my life.
That's good.
And I'm looking forward to what God has to bring, bro.
So, what is life like after television?
Oh, hustle in Brooklyn. Yeah. It was interesting because, it's funny. I went to Chick-fil-A the other day.
Yeah.
And the guy behind the thing was like, "Oh, you're saying Tos, you guys are from the Hustle in Brooklyn TV show." And I was like, "Man, that was a couple years ago." And for people to still remember us from that show,
Yeah, facts.
It's kind of really dope for people to remember us from the show. But it was cool. It was an eye opener to what happens behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And
would you do it again?
Yeah, if the opportunity presented itself, yeah, because we know how to work it now, right? Why wouldn't you do it again? You know what to do, how to do what you do. So why wouldn't you do it again? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Facts. I mean,
it was different for you.
It was a learning experience. Yeah, it was different for me because I love what I do, and when the opportunity came to me to present my talent in a way where it would shine light on my business and what I'm doing, I thought it was great. You know what I'm saying? But then when you learn how TV is produced, and it's really sinister because it be people that know what they doing with your life. But because it's their job, they're going to do their job.
But don't you feel like you played a little bit into it?
Of course I played into it, but to a certain degree, I ain't really know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just knew that we was going to create good television.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it went straight to TV. You know what I'm saying? So going straight from TV, matter of fact, let's go back a little. Going straight from a DM to having a meeting to being a cast member.
Right.
And not even I was like the lowest tier cast member. Like, they didn't really expect me. I came in, I had the whole situation.
And then the show, you went,
but
exactly.
I'm so much of that nigga.
The show is...
That it just happens like that every single time.
Yeah. I would say that show, you went from not, being like one of the last person casted to like the show being circled around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was times that I was right next to this nigga. Like, I was next to him, and people would be like, "Oh, you that guy from the show."
That's why I dyed my hair back black.
Nigga, I'm from the show too, nigga.
Yeah, when my hair was blonde, it was going crazy.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that if you dyed your hair blonde again,
yeah,
Nick, it will go crazy.
But I'm not. Did that. Saying that was, and the thing is too is that's another thing. Like, doing that, when I did that, they were so upset.
So you don't like that hype. You don't like that. You don't like the TV.
Nah, I'm saying I do. You
don't
like
it because of what the character represented on the show. Because if the character represented somebody you like, you'll fucking be blonde right now.
That's a fact. I couldn't even argue with him on that. Yeah. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? But because you was, bopping.
I just felt like I really was like telling my truth at the moment. I didn't really care because at the end of the day, like, we are musicians, we are in the industry, shit happens. Of course, we don't plan it to. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna stand on my shit.
So let me ask you this, right? Can you be vulnerable on TV?
Of course. I cried on television.
No, I'm saying, but
I was in front of the Reverend crying. That was real.
That was real.
Yeah. Because you get so caught up in everything that's going on in the industry, you start losing yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And you start really trying to please other people instead of really like, damn, my talent got me here, not all this other shit. All this other shit that come with it, all the accolades and all that shit is just fluff on top of what you do.
Yeah.
And if you're not really like ready for this shit and ready for the storm, it can consume you.
Right.
To the point where it's like, damn, why niggas ain't reacting to shit that I'm doing, or because it's like, I'm not gonna be that person again.
Right.
You could do all this clout chasing shit. You see niggas on the internet doing dumb shit every day.
Yeah.
But do you really take them serious?
No.
I'm saying niggas can't get a hit. And they clowns on TV.
Yeah, bro.
And that's how niggas always look at them, as clowns.
Yep.
I'm not a clown. So that's why like niggas couldn't play with me no more. Like, I was like, okay, cool. We got a little bit of bread. We never even read up. If I ever do that again, it got to be a great bag. It got to be a super duper bag. And people call me all the time. I get networks calling me. Like, yo, Ken, I want you to come do this. No.
Nah, so many people want us to do a second season. A lot of people want us to do a second season.
They're begging for a second season.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally begging for a second season. And guess what? They could get it.
But they got to pay up.
But they weren't interested in being like that. You do one season or something. You need two for really catch on. We had older people in their 50s and 60s were watching the show in regards to other things, and I felt like that's just something that we could do better on.
Right.
That's it. Because my mom's just coming to me. She's like, oh, and then even the young people in the street, like we was on Nostrand Avenue in Fulton, we shut down Nostrand.
Yeah.
We did the whole Freestyle Cypher series, and fast forward to when we were shooting, we did the BET Awards and we presented the show.
Yeah.
Me, you, Ivy, Asia. At that moment, even in shooting on Nostrand, I was like, yo, niggas know who the fuck we are now.
Right.
Like, it don't even matter. Like, from everything that we did, niggas was saying, oh, you carrying bags, you doing this, to actually presenting a show on BET.
You can't stop that.
You can't say
you don't know
niggas ain't break waves.
Right.
So, and even though we didn't have a second season, it still was super successful, and that didn't limit us to like, bro, you know what we done went on to do since that shit? Like, nigga, did mad deals.
Yeah.
Big shit.
Yep.
About to do more big shit.
Yeah. You know
what I'm saying? Lined up.
I mean, that's life, man. And I think overall, that's life, and that's life. Forget just the music industry aspect of things. You just got to take the bad with the good and just continue.
It's a part of the journey.
Yeah, put one foot in front of the other, man. That's just life, bro.
You can't never go, like, if you go to the top and you never really going on that path to get to the top, and you got a helicopter that lands you on there, and then you slide down that bitch. Don't know how to get back up. You gonna look for that helicopter.
Yep.
Nah, nigga, we was climbing them slopes. We was falling. We was getting back up. We figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Saying it was times where I called you. You was managing me at a point.
Yeah.
And even when I got situations that go on, are you the first person I go, Tos, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. We are able to like use each other as a stepping stone. Like, yo, I got you. Do. And really and break waves. Because me and you being on that show was like, people were like, yo, why are these niggas on the show?
Right.
So why these niggas get the opportunity to be on the show?
Again, they not knowing the groundwork that has already been put into it.
We just sent our resume in. That's it. I just sent like a video, a clip, me doing something like, oh, yo, you're on the show. Don't even worry about it. I didn't even have to do nothing else. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't really have to do nothing, Tos.
Yeah.
I sent my shit in. I sent who I work with. They background checked the shit.
Yeah.
And nigga, they was in here looking at angles to shoot my shit at. And I'm like, the first episode dropped, I wanted to go disappear, nigga.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to go somewhere and hide. Just because like it was lit. Yeah. Like every Tuesday we was dropping some shit. We was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And that was just a small part of just being on TV, and I know like it's something that you really got to be prepared for, because it really will change your life.
Yeah, no, it definitely
in a good way.
Yeah.
In a great way. So many opportunities open up for me. Are you still working on that app that you was working on at that time?
Yeah, I think we still working on trying to make it make sense, but it's a marathon.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, but again, taking one day at a time. I'm so at peace, bro, right now with my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I've experienced so much.
Facts.
So I'm happy, bro. I'm happy with my family. I'm happy on the blessings that are on the way. You know. So
that's dope.
Yeah, bro. I'm at peace, bro. I done did it, bro. You know, mm-hmm. I can really walk the walk and say
it's so much we could talk about. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so deep as far as like
somebody said something.
Niggas don't even know the shit that we done. Bro.
Somebody said something earlier today. They was like how the reason why certain people hate is because they broke. You know, and you could be two types of rich. You could be financially, like money in the bank, rich, or your spirit can be rich. You know what I'm saying? So if your spirit is rich and your soul is rich, then you walk good. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna sit here now like I ain't got some paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all right, but my soul is so rich. My spirit is rich with experiences in life, bro. So I can literally, I'm happy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, it's two things you gotta remember. They hating because they broke, and these bitches be bitter. My slogan.
Facts.
2 things.
Yep.
They hating because they broke. That's it.
And it again broke.
And you could be broke and be rich at the same time.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Yeah. That's what I was about to
because
say.
Just because you broke, it don't mean that you're gonna stay broke. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't gotta be broke and hate. You know what I'm saying? You could be down and be like, oh, I'm gonna get back.
But their spirit is broken.
But their spirit be broke.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Therefore, you're defeated already, because when you see somebody else that you grew up with doing it, you're like, fuck them niggas, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I do it better than them niggas.
Exactly.
Them niggas ain't doing nothing, and it's like, damn.
And you know what, D?
It's like that, huh?
The universe too. I've been reading some books, and I've been really like recently been getting into this. It's like the words we say are spells. You know what I'm saying? And they actually communicate energy into the universe. Mm-hmm. So when you unconsciously hate on a person or just say negative things about people, the universe doesn't really understand how to break that down into how you mean it. So as long as you talk positivity into the world, the universe gives you that positive feedback right back. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta be careful about what you say about other people. If you standing on the street, if you stand on a block and just talking negative, your atmosphere is negative. If you wake up in the morning and
it's
you
just
look
so
at
much shit we be around, bro.
Yeah.
It's like it's no way that you can be happy for someone else when you living in
some negative situation.
Like this,
but it starts with yourself though. But that's what I'm getting. Like if you get, my girl used to tell me, I used to get up and watch the news, right? And she's been like, yo, turn that shit off. And I used to be like, nah, this is information that I need to know what's going on around me. She was like, no, you create your circle.
That's
you create your energy around you. But what happens is that we take all that negative information that we receive from the people looking at you a certain kind of way, information that's like from social media, and that shit creates an atmosphere around you that's negative. So again, like you just said, you could be broken inside because of the atmosphere and the energy you create yourself around.
2 things to remember.
Yeah, bro. So real shit, bro. I'm talking about.
I'm just having fun, bro. It's just good to talk to you.
Yeah.
You ain't been in Brick House in a while.
Yeah.
So I'm just catching up with you. On a lighter note.
What up?
Watching the NBA Finals. What's the score now? 3-1, Denver. Who did you feel like was going to win the championship from the beginning of the season?
I think Bron, the way Bron came back, I thought he was about to take it all away.
Listen,
I'm just
Vlad over there in the back. He like, you can't say nothing about Bron because listen, when people talk about this, right now, let's just do this right now.
Watch what you say.
First of all, I'm not even talking crazy.
That's King
and
James.
I'm just keeping it a buck. LeBron has done it with a lot of people will never do. Nobody was going to really be able to do what he did. As far as breaking the title, scoring title.
Yeah.
That's going to be, it's going to be a while before somebody does that.
It's monumental, yeah.
So, I'm going to give him his flowers for that because you scored the most points, and that's not nothing easy to do.
Watch what you say. The universe is listening.
Nah, I'm not saying nothing crazy. But the game has changed. So you can't really compare the two because it's a whole different new game. So when you talk about, like, people say Jordan is better or Bron is better, both great players and they do what they do. Jordan, I feel like, was the golden boy because of the era that he was in. He was really, really a great player. And you can't get mad at the man that he did what he did. Because if somebody else could have did it, they would have did it too. You know what I'm saying? But from the sneakers, which is iconic, but you can't say, still go crazy. People go more crazy for the Jordans than Brons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what the culture is. Right? Or wrong? We could go for that.
We go for that.
Now, when they talk about championships and they talk about the dog, that's something you could be debatable about. Like who really wants the ball in the fourth, 10 seconds left? Who really want that right? You know who's shooting. But Jordan was passing too. So he had people like Kerr.
Your twin brother.
Nah,
Pippen.
Scotty out here wilding. He's going crazy.
He going crazy, right?
Scotty going crazy.
He just said some crazy shit on right recently.
You say? Like now, he gonna say Braun is better than Jordan.
I mean, that's personable.
He just upset.
If
He just upset.
My godson is nailing my ex-wife, wouldn't you say this like? Oh, we wasn't supposed to say that part on camera.
Nah, you could definitely keep it a buck. His son is definitely banging the nigga teammate.
That's crazy.
His godfather.
But she weird too, cause she saw him grow up.
Yeah, she did. That's the crazy part about it.
I don't even know
I ain't gonna lie. He must have did some wild shit. He must have been really, or she just.
Oh, you think that's like animosity that she's doing that?
It gotta be something crazy for you to do that. Like for you to just go and start banging, like.
Little homie.
Little homie, it gotta be crazy.
That is kind of crazy. She's wild, bro. She's wild.
And you know, at this point, it really ain't about money because they got money. It's like, cause like how much money is gonna make you happy? You just did that because you just foul. Like you could have did anything else. You just went to go like that direction.
Nah, that's crazy. Because if it was the other way around,
nigga Mike smoking a cigar, laughing somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't even gotta say nothing to your crazy ass. My son is.
But that's
your wife's
crazy.
Guts. Now, but it was the other way around. If it was Pippen dating Jordan's daughter or some shit like that, people would be like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on? That's your teammate." You know, blah blah blah. It'll be some shit, right?
Yeah, it would be. It'd be crazy. But you know what? We don't know what the hell is going on. We have no clue.
So you feel like she's getting back at him for something?
Yeah, definitely feel like that's a statement right there. Like, okay, you gonna play? All right, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, this one gonna hurt.
Something to think about.
You know what I'm saying? And that's Ruthless Records right there. Ruthless.
That's right. Yeah, that's wild. That's crazy.
But I don't know how we got into all that. But we was talking about LeBron and Jordan. But that's what I was saying. But in the beginning, you thought that LeBron was gonna take the chip, and I think he had a monumental season. Definitely. I'll be excited to see what he's gonna do next year.
Yeah, I can't wait for him and his son to play. That's gonna be fire.
You think that's gonna happen?
Hell yeah.
You really think it's gonna happen?
Yeah. What is it? 2 years, and then he can go for the draft. Yeah, bro.
2 years is a long time.
It is a long time, but.
And then also you gotta think about your legacy at that point.
Man, he already did it. Bron could do it. He could just.
But if you see, that's the difference. If you're still doing that at a high caliber, then that's okay. But if you just skating on that, it's like it don't make sense.
I'll do it if I have to wait 2 years to play with my son, and that'll be my final year, because essentially it'll be 3.
Right.
Bro,
no, I'll do it too.
I'll do it too, bro. Play with your son. It's never been done before, bro. Especially at that level.
Yeah. Nah, facts. Definitely, his son's definitely got talent. Both of them.
Yeah.
So,
it would be heartbreaking if he can't, if he can't make
them
it.
boys going to the league, man.
Because these niggas is way older than LeBron that are still in the lead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but are they dominant?
No, but we talking.
There's a point where just Father Time is just something we can't.
No, but yeah, but we talking LeBron James. We talking LeBron James, bro. The brand is already what it is.
Yeah, of course. But will you still be able to play at a high level? Because then people start talking about you crazy, like boy, get grandfather this, that.
Who gives a fuck? I'm LeBron James.
That's true.
I already did it. Like, who gives a fuck? I can
you.
skate two years, and then on my 3rd year, ball crazy with my son.
He still got the ability to play at a high level.
Like,
he definitely, it's like he works, he trains his body.
Yeah, but even if he didn't want to, what you gonna say? Yo, LeBron ain't playing like he used to. No, we want to see him and his son play one season, one year.
Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'll be fire.
That'd be definitely dope.
And them little dudes be balling.
Facts.
So, it is what it is. But, Deke, thank you for having me, man. Mm-hmm. I appreciate, like I said, like the foundation that you've created. So many people have came in and out of this studio. You've helped so many artists break. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for people buying their mama houses. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for people feeding their families and the opportunity that you've created.
Time to buy my mama a house now.
Yeah, it's
That's what it is.
And above it all, you did it from the kindness of your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because there'd be some trash niggas that, you know what I'm saying? But you'd be like, nah.
Yeah, I told this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But
especially when I had an artist, I say, yo, this nigga gonna blow. I told you.
Yeah.
I told you, right?
Yeah. But you patient with niggas. Like, you
told
come
you,
in,
I say, yo, this nigga gonna pop.
You punching niggas in, making them niggas sound like, Eminem and shit. Like, you be making them niggas sound real clean. But
That's what I do.
when it's all said and done, I want you to know that you created like so many different opportunities for so many different people. So don't ever look at yourself like, damn, what's next for me? Because the things that you've done, like, have been crazy. Like, I was thinking about this as like, this is like a lot. I don't want to go in detail, but I sit back and I was thinking about how when you started working at the studio, if it wasn't for you working at the studio, if it wasn't for, you know, because Mr.
That was you. That was your opportunity.
Yeah, nah, but Mr. had called me, and and the first thing I did was put my mans on. I was like, nah, I need my brother to get that engineer job. But if it wasn't for that 1, 2, 3 call,
listen to this though.
Somebody, let me explain something. And I'm gonna leave it at this. If it wasn't for that call, like, yo, Mister, who you got? Yo, send D to go record that artist. Somebody that we know right now wouldn't be where they at. And I say that to say
that's crazy. You say that.
Yeah, and I say that to say that
work that I did put in.
That work that you put in, that engineering work that you put in,
that was crazy.
Was able to create the opportunity for grown men to feed and brag about certain shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You did that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because of a fucking phone call and your ability and your talent. So
I was given the opportunity because I was recording in the crib. I had everybody in the crib, original brick house. I still have clients that come to here to this day, and we got music jumping, streams. We doing a lot of important and major things now. But the opportunity for me to actually get in that studio was like something I was waiting for.
Right.
To actually be like, can I actually do it with the best of them? So when I was in the crib, and I'm like, oh, I'm nice in the crib. I don't mean nothing.
One day you got to tell that story.
I don't mean nothing. And then.
What you mean I don't mean nothing?
I mean, no, I'm saying like, you made me lose my train of thought. I was saying,
nigga, you gotta tell that story is what I'm telling you.
No, I'm gonna tell the story, but it's like, I was saying when you recording in the crib.
That don't mean nothing.
You get around like people who really do it, and then see, I was recording in the crib, and then even when I went to go record Timberland with Brasco, and I wasn't even ready, but that was right before
you met Boy,
and you gave me the opportunity.
Right.
That made me get ready.
Right.
And then when I met Boy, it was like, he was like, yo, let's work.
Right.
And then I was starting to do everything, recording everything.
But you see how life works, right? Like, so that's why, you know what I'm saying, when situations happen or people give you a hard time, you just laugh. Like, nigga, like, my phone call is the reason why certain situations are the way they are.
Yeah, and if I make a phone call, I can make it happen for you. That's why I understand, like, he's like, oh, I'm like, I'm gonna show y'all. I gotta remind you again.
Yeah.
I gotta. What Bow Wow said?
Yeah.
Spanked.
Yeah. So again, I appreciate you.
Spank that ass.
You created this building, bro. Mad opportunities here. You know, it's a safe haven for people to come in and just decompress. So, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn landmark.
We was just
bro.
like this on TV too. This nigga never wanted to turn up. Never. I always be like, yo, we about to shoot. D, chill. I'm like, all right, I'ma chill. Nah, fuck that, man. Talk that shit. That shit.
I leave it to the higher power.
I'm dropping a documentary, and when I tell you it's crazy, it's some shit you ain't never seen before. Starting from when I started to now, so much footage, documentary, it's great shit. And when I drop, niggas gonna be like, I did not know this nigga did everything. I did not know he was like that.
I'm working
Even
on
from like holding the camera at Summer Jam to being.
I'm glad you said that because I'm working on a book.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put that shit up. But good looking, D.
Yo, D King, Tos Money. What can they follow you at, bro?
Everything Tos Money, TOS Money.
You know me, D King, Brick House Studios, Brick House Radio. We got new content dropping soon. We got L-Line series. We got the live series. We got In the Box. So many extra things we doing. Shout outs to Julio. Shout outs to Vlad. Shout outs to Solo. Shout outs to Cross. Shout outs to the whole team. Stay tuned, man. Next time.